Howdy folks, welcome to episode 39. Is it 39 already? I think it's 39. Yeah, so anyway, we're going to let me see if I can get this coming up. Let's get our map going. There we go. Okay, so we're going to do a couple things today. One of them is we're going to bring the these boxcars across. We're going to bring those across over to the whatchamacallit and sit them on the siding or whatever. And the other thing we want to do is we want to set up a the cat's jumping across my desk. We want to set up a track from here to here so that when we bring our tools back, we actually, when we get tools, that is, and bring them back, then we can do that. So I think somewhere over here is where we're going to want our track to come out. So let's check it out. I think if we come out this end, it's going to be too close. Yeah, see, it's going to be too tied up with this thing. Let me see. Maybe we have enough room for a switch here. We're going to go switch. No, I don't want to do... See, that's the other thing, is if we do that, the switch is going to be right next to there. So I don't think I want to put it there. You know? Because even if we do that there, we're going to have the two switch handles right next to each other. Points, whatever they call them. But yeah, we're going to have those right next to each other, and it's not going to be cool. So we're going to swap this out for a switch. We're going to swap the switch, right? And then there's not a switch to swap. We can't swap the switch. There's not a switch to swap. All right. And that. Okay, so we'll do that, and then we'll get rid of this piece here on the inside so that we've got all that. That's just the frogs there. Okay. All right, and then I think we're going to we'll probably need to change our level. Let's see where I think that's where we're pointing at, right? I think we're pointing at the right spot. Okay, let's go check it out. We're going to put this rail here. One, there we go. It's over here somewhere. Yeah, see, it's right over there. So what if we go along the side of this hill right here? Right? So we'll come off of here and we'll make a bridge that just kind of follows that hill right there. So that's a little bit more natural. Okay, that looks like a good spot for that. Cool. So let's clear out a few of these trees. But yeah, that's the goal for today. And then we're going to have to go back through making raw iron, I think. We're going to have to go back and make raw iron and bring cordwood, and we're going to have to basically restock some of the industries from the ground up kind of thing again. So we'll see what we have as far as that goes. You know, it's funny, I was watching one of Khan's latest episodes. There was a couple things from it. So one of them is they were going through that little valley by the sawmill, between the sawmill and the iron mine. They were going through that little valley, and it's like, man, I forgot how many trees I eliminated by basically making it less dense. They've got like a zillion trees in there, and I'm kind of thinking it would be cool to make a few patches of trees, you know, just for the fun of it, like to add in a few trees and add in a few like little dense patches where there's like a whole ton of them at the original density and stuff. But yeah, there was that, and they also did something cool. They put track over top of an existing car. I'm not sure how they did that without yeeting the car, but they managed to do it and then re-railed the train on top of the other one. And so I'm kind of thinking there's some fun potential in that I want to, you know, borrow that idea and play around with it too. So we'll probably do that in a future episode. But yeah, they put their climax on the here, let's go like this. They put their climax on a flat car and ran it, you know, carried it, like towed it across the map or whatever. It was kind of cool. But let's see if we can get our bridges here. Let's see what kind of, I like these bridges. Let's see if we can do, I don't think we've done creosote. If we have, it's been a long time. So we're going to come along this. And let's see what kind of, because it's probably only like a 1% that we need anyway. Let's see. We're going to go like this. No? Maybe it is going to be more. Okay. It's probably going to be 3%. Yeah, it looks like 3% is going to be good. Maybe 2.5%. Yeah, I think 2.5% is going to be our... Okay. So we're going to go with 2.5%, and then we're going to try to stick this on that there. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go like this, and whoops, wrong way. We'll turn it this way, and we'll come along the hill a little bit more precisely here. So we'll go like this. I think it's about like that. So we're going to need to take down this other tree. All right, and then it keeps resetting the thing, so it's kind of annoying about this. All right, and we do have the railings on the right side, which is cool. So we got that going for us, which is nice. And let's see if we can get a little bit more close in here. How about like this? There we go. And then, so they did an update to the Railroads Online Extended mod, and they made a little thingy on there so that you can go into the players. Whoops. Let me see if I can do that in a second. But you can go into the players and you can fix the player's orientation in case, remember when we tipped over and it tipped the player's camera permanently? Let me check and see. This is going to lay this color, right? Yeah, see, it is going to lay that color. All right. Let me see if that's in here. Players, cheats. Okay, it's not in here. It's on the other screen. So it's on this one. As you see here, it says reset player camera / model. So there you go. So they added a fix in Railroads Online Extended. They're I like how they're fixing the bugs. All right, creosote, and we're gonna come down to, see, that's just about right. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna come down to here, and that should be sufficient, and then we'll just go like this. I think we're gonna use that, and we should be able to do that. I think if we go with the edge of that, there we go. Okay, so that should get us, that's going uphill. Interesting. Oh, no, it's not. We're going downhill. That's why. All right, let's try that again. We're going to do this, and we're going to go like that, and then we're going to go 0. Let's see if we stay level here. Yeah, we do. Perfect. Okay, so we probably want to do a, let's go like, probably want to do a turnaround here if we can. I'm not sure how much room we're going to have, but yeah. We'll start coming out this way, and then I think what we're going to do is we're going to go, and then we're going to do the circle mode. I know that thing's in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see what kind of a radius we can get away with here. Okay, so it looks like we can go even wider than that. That's 45. 45 meter. Yeah, I think a 45 meter is going to be fine. And then we'll probably just make a, I'm thinking we might make a Y because this seems like there's not really a good place to merge back into that. So let's see if we can maybe, I'm not sure about how we want to do this. Let's see. We'll go like this, right? We've got a nice big open space here. So we'll go like this. We'll put a switch left with ballast. Yeah, there we go. We're going to put a switch, and then we're going to go like this. Let me see. We're going to go... I'm not sure where we're going to fit this. We'll see. Try going this way. 45, right? We might as well just use the same curve for everything. So we're going to turn about 90 degrees, and then we're going to go straight for a little bit. Let's go like this. We'll go straight for like 10 meters. And then we're going to turn... Why is it... That's weird. Okay, and then we're going to turn the other way. So we'll go 45 meters, and then we're just going to have to make this meet up wherever it is. So we'll ballpark it first, and then we'll make it meet up. See what we can do here. And then where's the other end of that? See where this meets up. It looks like it's going to be over here. Okay. All right, so what if we just go like this? We're going to do the number 2 track, and then we're going to take off the 5. All right. And then we'll see what this looks like. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Okay. It's like the most ridiculous turnaround I've ever seen, but who cares? Okay. And then like we can do again, we could probably add in, I think we'll try that. We'll add in some patches of trees like in the middle of this. We'll just make a million little really dense trees. I'm not sure why I'm suddenly getting stuck in all the things. Okay, we'll get a few of these trees out of the way here. And then we can try out our track once we get our... We've got a long way to go before we actually need to bring anything down here, because it's going to be the tools, and we have to do raw iron before we get the tools. And to do raw iron, we're going to have to do what's it called? not iron. The cordwood. We're going to have to do cordwood to do raw iron, and then raw iron to do tools. So it looks like we've got a nice... There we go. Get this one out of here. We've got a nice path coming across here. It's beautiful. Yeah, we can add in some patches of trees in here. Make a few areas more dense. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring up the other thing to here. Let's go like this. We're going to put some wood in here. There we go. All right. Put some wood in there, and then we're going to head down to the other thing. We're going to bring the boxcars over. And I'm kind of wondering, should we bring the... No, we already have the pipe cars over there. Okay. The other thing we need is we need pipes for the other end too at the refinery. Let me go look real quick here, or not the refinery, the oil field. The oil field also uses pipes. And see, they're down to 15 pipes. So, I mean, we are going to need to bring pipes up there eventually. So, just don't forget about that, right? All right, let's go down here. We're going to grab this train, and we're going to disconnect these. Let's put some brakes on this in case there's a slight hill. Okay. And we'll get this fueled up if we can. There we go. Okay, it's already good. It's still fueled. All right, let's head over this way. And you know what? I think we're going to need to flip switches here too. Yep. We need to be in the center switch. And then we're going to go past that, and then we're going to come back and go the other way. Okay. because we need to get to those. All right, because this is our little train for hauling. Not sure why the regulator was left on. Somebody left the regulator on. But yeah, this is our little back and forth engine for the cars between the refinery and the pass. So the mountain pass. So we just need to get past this switch, and then we can. There we go. We can go like that, and then we're gonna go reverse. There we go. All right. And then I think we're going to even need to turn this engine around at the turnaround, the spinny thing. Roundhouse, is that what they call it? Isn't that a kind of punch? All right, or kick. All right, let's go like this, and then let's see if our switches are set. Because see, our cars are here, and yeah, we're going to want to put the engine on the other end, so we're going to go, we need to flip all these switches here and put that on the roundhouse and spin it around. Okay, cool. All right, let's do this. We'll get all this moved over. So we should be able to at least get our, we're going to get our box cars over there. I just wanted to make sure that the one Climax engine can bring 3 box cars. I mean, we can check the math on that too and see what 3 box cars, empty box cars. The thing is, once they're loaded, they're gonna be even heavier. So I'm not sure that we're gonna be able to get 3 loaded ones across the hill, but we'll see. Go like this. Need to kind of go between between the yard speeds and the, you know, going too fast. All right, get this up here. We're almost up there. Not sure if that's aligned closely enough. It looks on the map like it's, yeah, see, it's a little misaligned. So we're gonna have to stop anyway. And I don't know. Maybe it'll go on there. It doesn't look like it's close enough, does it? All right, so let's jump out here. I keep hitting F1 instead of F. Let's jump out here. This is gonna go left mouse button. We're gonna go like this. I'm not sure how that would have gotten misaligned. You can do it. There we go. I mean, it doesn't need to be perfect. You can see it. We've seen it when we there we go. We've seen it when we go onto onto this and off of this before, that it doesn't need to be perfectly aligned, but it does need to be fairly close, I think. So we need to get this and the tender on here. It always looks like it's way too long until you're almost on there, and then it's like, oh yeah, I guess it does fit. Okay. All right, and then we're just gonna stand on here. Can we turn it? It's not gonna let us turn it, is it? There we go. I wish you could. Ooh, you can. Does it keep going? Yay! I think it won't let me go though. It won't let me release the mouse button once I watch. Oh, is it doing it now? Okay. Yeah, it's... Alright, it's screwing up now. She's running on the wheel again. You can even see her in the background. Her shoulder. Whoops. Alright. Almost there. Yeah, it'd be great if these had stops on them. Oh, that's right. You can see it on the map. That's cool. I like how the cars... I like how the cars do that. Oh, the cool thing about... the cool thing about running running the car on the other car, like stacking the cars on top of each other. That was hilarious because the car that was not on the actual tracks, that was sitting, the Climax that was sitting on top of the stake car, when the train started moving, it was acting like it was on the track and the wheels were spinning. So, and they were actually able to use the Climax that was on top of a train car in order to drive it. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. Okay, so there we go. We can back this up and hook up to the Boxcars, and then we should be able to bring this across. Then I need to figure out where. Alright, we're going to flip this switch here, and then we need to throw our thing on there. Alright. Reverser. There we go. Alright, we'll get this hooked up. And then I need to remember to check the Boxcars once we're moving here. I think what we can do is we can wait until we get to the whatchamacallit here. There we go. Alright. Let's take off the brakes. Take off the brakes. Take off the brakes. If I can get onto the car, right? Alright. Brakes are off. And we're going to go this way. And let's make sure we have our switches all set. So we're going to go this way, this way. We need to go that way along the outside. Okay. And then everything else should be set. All right, cool. Let's do it. All right, we're coming through town. Okay, so while we're doing that... Oh, I guess I can't open the G screen while I'm in the train driving screen. That's the technical term for it. That's the railroad term. What's the railroad term for the screen you're looking at when you're driving in first person? With a chase cam in a real train. What's that term? Okay. Anyway, we'll get this over this hill, and then we should be okay to let it run on its own accord. I just need to go over this little hump first, and then it should be fine. Now, these Boxcars are more sensitive. I do need to be careful about overspeeding with the Boxcars. They are more sensitive to going too fast. Alright. I think 10% should suffice. Alright, so we're going to hit F. We're going to go like this. We're going to look at locomotives, and we're going to look at flat cars. Those are 8,800. We were able to pull 6 of those. So that's 54. These are 2. Yeah, see, these are a little bit more than 2 of them. Okay. And I don't know how much they are loaded. We're going to have to look it up. But 3 of these is going to be a little bit more than 6 of the other ones. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. So it is going to be some effort to get those over the hill. So I don't think we're going to be able to bring all 3 of them with one Climax back over the hill when they're loaded. So that's going to be an interesting thing. I think what we might need to do is make like a staging area at the top of the hill, bring everything up to the top of the hill and then connect it. So that way at least we don't have to go down the hill so many times. Or even figure out what brake level you can put on these and toss them over the top of the hill. Like you push them up backwards with the Climax and then set the brakes at whatever amount and then let them roll down the hill on their own. And then they all just pile up at the bottom of the hill. Because even if they go like 2 down the hill, right? Alright, let's get some speed going here. Because for some reason this feels like it's not going to make it over the up the hill. It feels like we're not going very fast. I don't know why it doesn't feel like we're going fast, but it doesn't. Come on. Open controls. Oh, our speed is 15. Okay. It just doesn't feel like it. I don't know, maybe it's because of the big wheels and the chugging is slower. Instead of, you know, it's just chugga chugga. Alright, so where are we going to leave these? We're going to need to leave these where the climax can hook up with them. And so let's go like this. We're going to stop here. Okay, and then this engine is going to go this way, but the cars are going to sit back here. So let's go up the car. I'm not sure why it's doing this weird thing now. I'm not hitting the ladder just right or something. All right, brakes on. Disconnect this if we can. And let's go like this. We're going to put this over to the side. There we go. This is going to sit off to the side. There we go. We're fine. Alright, and then we're going to back up the climax into that. Should be warmed up now. Reverser. Alright, there we go. And see, we can pretend like we did sand and stuff too. Might even try to align it underneath there. Just to see if we can get it to align. I haven't done the sand in a long time. Okay. And let's get back here. There we go. Okay. Can we... Oh, I did get up there. Yay. Okay. Alright. And we need to hit this switch. Oh, we did. We already did. We went past the switch, so we already pushed it. Alright. Let's go forward. Whoops. There we go. Let's forget about that. You can't just slam it into gear with the climax. Alright. We're going to see if we can hit the sander here. I think this one is the sand thingy. Because I don't know how much sand we even have in there. I don't know how you refill the sand house either. Does it refill itself over time or something? Let's see. We're going to go like this. Aha, there we go. Let's go like this. Alright, and then we're going to go like that. How do we access that? Let's see, can we open this? Yep, there's our sand, and then we access this. Does this open, or is there a switch on it, or what? There it is. Okay. So we're going to pretend like that's filling the sand. Apparently you have to put it closer. Okay. So anyway, there we go. We filled the sand. Alright. And then we don't need any more wood. Alright, we're good. Let's see if we can get these three... See if we can get these three across the thing. Let's do it. But yeah, I think that's maybe what we do is we'll figure out what brake level these need. We'll probably be able to pull two of them over the hill, up the hill at a time. I don't know. We'll find out. We might be able to pull two of them up the hill at a time. If we can, then that'll be the plan. Let's turn on the sander. And let me see if I can get my volume up here. I can't hear. Let's see what 90% does. We're going to go like this. I just want to be able to see the speed. Current speed is 11. Alright. Okay, looks like 90% is enough. We're gonna experiment here and go like, I think that last part is 6%, so we're gonna let this run for a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna get past this segment first and see if it slows down once we get past this, because that goes up to 10%. 11.3. Okay, no, we're doing okay. It's not slowing down. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to slowly come down to see if what percentage we need to be at in order to get up this hill. That's 80. 80% is still fine. 75%. 70%. Huh. 65%. Okay, so 65. So we're at 2/3 capacity. All right. That tells us where we need to be. Okay. So I don't know. We probably can bring 4. I don't know. 4 empties, that is. But there's no reason to bring 4 empties. Although it would be nice to get the stock cars too. Get a set of stock cars so we can mix those in with the box cars, just so we have some variety on our tracks, right? All right, she just wants to be on TV. She says, I want to be famous. I want to be on TV. Don't ya? All right. We're going to get these down the hill, and then we'll see if we can put them in place. I think, what do we have for that? We have the Shay. Yeah. We just have the Shay. Okay. So it's going to take another hour to get them. We're going from 11 max speed to 7 max speed, right? And I think we're going to need 1 brake on this. See, we should be on level ground now, and we're going to put on one of these brakes once we get over that, and we'll see what we can do as far as if we put on 1 brake, we should be able to do the rest of it with the engine. 12, 11. Okay. No, we're going to need a little bit more. We're going to put 2 of those on. Okay, we're slowing down, we're slowing down. See, it looks like we're speeding up, but we're slowing down. Okay. Try taking this down a little bit. Okay. So 2 cars and a half. 2 cars and then half on the engine. Alright. Looks like that's what our level is here. We don't want to go over 14 with these. Okay, so yeah. Between a half and 2/3 on the brakes on the engine, plus 2 cars. Okay, cool. And I don't think we need the sander. All right, we're still on track. No pun intended. All right. And then we'll get the Shay hooked up and bring those down into town. Almost there. Then once we hit this little last segment, I think we can take the brakes off of these. We're going to take that. Oh, maybe the last segment is a little bit steeper, isn't it? Okay. There we go. And we're still losing speed. All right, cool. We'll let this coast its way in. And then we just need to get past the switch so that we can not fly off the track. And we'll hit the brakes here in a second. There we go. All right, cool. So let's get the Shay hooked up. Oh, we've got those in the way, don't we? Okay. We're gonna have to do all those too. Whoops, we don't want that. We're gonna have to bring these. Yeah, we'll have to do a little shunting here. Okay. We probably should put a little siding here then, shouldn't we? That comes off of this. We've got a little straight segment. We can probably put a switch on here. In here somewhere. The trick is going to be getting the switch level with the rest of the stuff. All right, so let's go like that. We need to get some fuel in this. All right. Reverse. All right, let's go like this. There we go. Okay, does that have brakes on it? Which of these doesn't? Which of these has brakes on it? It must be the one on the end. Yeah, that one has brakes. Okay. All right, so we're gonna back this up to that. Okay. I'm not sure if the other one's, the Boxcar is gonna lose its brakes now. Let's get this moving back up the hill. Come on. You can do it. Apparently there's a significant hill right there. I guess it is. Okay. Alright, we got that. And we're going to have to back this thing up even further, aren't we? Because we need to get all the way past the switch. Or do we? Okay. And how? Alright. And then we're going to take the brakes off the climax here. Or actually, we'll just disconnect it. Because we can leave the climax where it is right now. Let's go like this. And we're going to go forward. Alright. I think what we can do is... Yeah, you know what? These are all empty anyway. They don't need to be up here. They need to be back at the thing anyway. So we'll just bring these over to the loading area, the loading docks. So our switch is right. Our switch is right. Our switches are all set up. Yeah. So we'll just bring these back to the loading docks. Okay. And that should be everything we need to do there. We do need to move that climax up because we're going to have to put more cars. Something like that. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Actually, no, because we're not going to bring more than 2 or 3 cars up that hill anyway. Yeah, well, once we get the Boxcars loaded, we'll try with 3 Boxcars and see what happens. And then we'll try with 2. I think we'll be able to get 2 loaded Boxcars. I don't know. We're going to find out. You can do it. There we go. It's because the, yeah, see, it's because of our temperature. All right. I'm going to kind of take it easy on this because of the Boxcars. All right. And that should get us everywhere we need to go on there. So we're going to have to figure out where the rest of our cars need to be and all that. Okay. So those are stopped. All right. So we're going to take a look here. In order to get more pipes and tools, we need input on here. And the input on here is coal, which we're good on coal. we need raw iron, and it uses a ton of that and lumber. See, we need iron and lumber. And I'm wondering if it's going to be faster to bring the lumber over this hill again. We'll try that, since that's our new route, and we're going to need to bring the iron the other way. So in order to get, and I know we have plenty of lumber at each of the 2 places, but in order to get more iron, we're going to need cordwood. See, we have some iron ore, and we also have iron ore at the iron mine. So yeah, we only have 11 raw iron because it uses tons of raw iron for that. So we're going to need to bring cordwood, which means we need to, and our cordwood cars are like at the diametric opposite corner. They're down here. So yeah, we're going to need to get cordwood and bring those all the way up to there, and then bring those all the way up the hill to the smelter. And then we're going to need to bring our raw iron down. Okay, that's not quite as bad. And then, like I said, I think we're going to need lumber because we only have 3 there. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more lumber too. Okay, so we're going to need to do another run, and I think that's what we'll do is we'll bring the climax across, and we'll do these are our lumber cars, right? These are our lumber cars. See if it'll show me. Yeah, see, those are our lumber cars. So we'll bring those over to here and load them up with lumber, and then we'll figure out and then bring them down to get them staged over the hill. So anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it for episode, I think this is 39. That's gonna be it for episode 39. Join me in episode 40. What we're gonna do is I think we are gonna paint in some of the trees and stuff like that and see how it looks in a few of these areas. Like the side of this hill should be, we can make that really dense and make a few patches that are super dense and stuff like that. But anyway, that's gonna be it for 39. Join me in episode 40. We'll get some of these, I might do a bonus episode to get some of those other things in, and then we'll see if we can do our boxcar run. So yeah, join me in episode 40, and we'll see you then. Later.